Club, and today I want us to review one of my favorite projects, Zilliqa. Yeah, I said favorite, so I'm going to be biased. You should know that already. So please, before we continue, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow up all our contents. Also turn on the notifications so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. I'm going to be dropping reviews regularly. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm going to give my personal price prediction for Zilliqa. It is going to shock you. It is going to shock you. So we have Zilliqa, which said let me say this again, one of my favorite projects, if not my favorite projects. I actually write Millionaire on almost everything. Yeah, Millionaire. That's a Zilliqa Millionaire. Hope that sings. Then I also love like this logo. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's well thought out and everything is just put in place. I think the team is fantastic. So don't get me wrong, I told you I'll be biased, very, very biased. You won't see this kind of review anyway. So Zilliqa, enterprise ready. I actually think Zilliqa is going to be one of those unicorn blockchains that can actually blow you away, like we had Ethereum do during the 2017 bull market. It was wonderful. We saw Ethereum go from less than $5 to as high as $1,400, over $1,400. It was shocking, and a market cap of around 160 billion. Can we see a market cap of more than 100 billion for Zilliqa? Yes, I think that's completely possible this time around. And of course, there is another project like Zilliqa that I love, and that's Elrond. I actually love them both, but I am biased when it comes to Zilliqa. I am really biased. So once you open the website, the first thing you see is Zilliqa, enterprise ready. Zilliqa is actually, I don't know, let me put it this way, superior to a lot of blockchains when it comes to the technology aspect. Superior. So Zilliqa is a high performance, high security blockchain platform for enterprises and next generation applications. So Zilliqa is not actually looking at now, but probably the future. Okay, so Zilliqa at a glance. Zilliqa is actually committed to delivering a scalable, secure platform for developers and enterprises who wish to build decentralized application dApps. Assets. Should I use shortly called, if that's accurate anyway, dApps. So you can actually build decentralized applications on Zilliqa. So you have all those functionalities for smart contracts and all those wonderful things. Zilliqa is actually eco-friendly. They have sharding in practice, which is their unique application that allows blockchain to scale to linear fashions. It's wonderful. Like, this is one of, I will not say the first, this is one of the first blockchains where you can easily scale. They have their own smart contract language called Scilla. It's wonderful, completely very easy to understand. You don't have to stress yourself. Like, this system is actually designed for growth. It's designed specifically for growth. Okay, so Zilliqa was born at the National University of Singapore and was brainchild by a team of academics, entrepreneurs, and engineers. Our technology is backed by peer-to-peer academic research. So they did a lot of work, put a lot of work into this. This is pure technology. This is pure research. With Zilliqa, you're actually getting a lot of things, like a lot of added advantages you can't actually get with a lot of other cryptocurrencies. What I mean by that is this: Zilliqa is not actually one of those, aside VeChain and some few other projects. I think Zilliqa will be one of my best based on these reasons. Actually, it's one of those projects you can invest into in the crypto space and know you are, let me use the word safe. A lot safe, because it's not one of those shit coins. There are a lot of investments you can make in the crypto space right now, and you should be scared. Like, you don't know what will happen 24 hours. Okay, and of course, nobody knows what will happen the next day. The government can ban cryptocurrencies, which is not going to happen because I actually yesterday there was a news, I think 2 days back, there was a news that banks in the US can now offer cryptocurrency custody services. Like, wonderful. That's a good step in the right direction. Aside that, we actually have Visa going all in on crypto. We have Visa now, MasterCard now, PayPal now. So talking about banks, that's not going to be possible. And this is not just for the US. We had the same thing for Russia recently. There was this fantastic announcement. So that's why I believe there's going to be a bull market, and it's going to be very big. And Zilliqa can be one of those unicorn projects that could change your life. Listen carefully. This can change your life. And please, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take my word for it. Whatever I tell you here is not financial advice. As you can see, I'm just a boy with one funny hoodie making a video on YouTube. Okay, so I don't know. I actually don't know anything about Zilliqa. Thank you. I actually know a lot of things about Zilliqa, but I'm just telling you. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Thank you. Okay, but I actually think Zilliqa could make you really rich. Trust me on this one. Okay, so Zilliqa is actually the first blockchain to implement sharding on its mainnet, delivering high performance and high security for enterprise applications. This is a technology that allows Zilliqa to scale unlimitedly. Okay, Zilliqa is not based on the proof of work algorithm, please. Zilliqa only uses that for identity. It's actually based on the proof of stake, and you can actually stake ZIL tokens and earn, I think currently, a wonderful 10% yearly. 10% annual yield. I just had to bring that up because a lot of people think Zilliqa, you can actually mine Zilliqa or proof of work, which is not possible. Please, Zilliqa is not a proof of work based cryptocurrency. And yes, they use both algorithms. They use the proof of work to actually the POW consensus to actually like approve identities before it falls back to the proof of stake. So they do that probably once in a month, or probably weeks, I don't know. I think a month. Okay, so the network does not completely rely on proof of work, but relies mainly on proof of stake. So please get that in place so nobody comes to tell you any other funny thing. So Zilliqa has a native token that powers the ecosystem called ZIL. That's actually where we'll be going into massively. Because okay, let me talk about their team. Should I talk about their team? Yes, it's very important to talk about their team. Okay, let's look at their team. So the Zilliqa team, Zilliqa actually has a big team, a massive team. They have a growth team. Okay, they have a growth team. They have a marketing communications team. They have several things in place. Like I told you before, it's huge. And based on their team, you know, you are actually like a lot safe, and you're not going to be how will I put this? Your investment is safe, and you're not investing into one funny shit coin. Okay, they have a platform team and a lot of other things. They have massive developers. They actually have a language team. Can you believe that? They have a usability team. They just have teams for practically everything, and they go out to ensure that Zilliqa is Zilliqa is used. Zilliqa is adopted. Sorry. Okay, so that's just what they do. Recently, a massive platform was actually built on the Zilliqa blockchain, and that's called the HG Exchange. That's practically one of the best things that have actually been built on Zilliqa. So I have to bring that up so you get a clear idea to the level of work going on Zilliqa. Like, it's not just about the hype. It's not just about one Ethereum killer. It's not just about smart contracts that could do anything. It's not just about a lot of transactions per second that could scale to probably infinite transactions per second. I think currently we have more than 2,000, 1,000 some fraction. That's based on some few nodes, and if you can deploy more nodes, you can actually have more transactions per second. So they have a lot of things in place. Like, it's ready to scale. That aside, leave all that hype, leave the technology. It's actually working. So we have HG Exchange built on the Zilliqa blockchain, Southeast's first global first member-driven private exchange. So that's what HG Exchange is all about. As an investor, shareholder, or financial institutions can actually use this to trade any kind of markets. You can have your securities, have your private securities here have access to global liquidity. It's not just about what you can actually trade on one particular platform, or just let me use the word on one particular country. So it's actually global, like it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So AG Exchange is actually built on the Zilliqa blockchain, and if AG Exchange can achieve a little part of what they are trying to do, just a little of what they are trying to do, then probably you could see massive gains on your Zilliqa holdings. With or without a bull market, please. I'll actually give my prediction with a bull market and without a bull market. So we have AG Exchange here, a private exchange, okay, formed by an alliance of the leading financial intermediaries, individually licensed and regulated in Singapore. Their technology infrastructure is underpinned by advanced blockchain technology. I told you they're actually built on the Zilliqa blockchain. Okay, so they are the very first stock exchange was actually founded in the 1900s, or the 90s. I don't know how to put that. The 1900s, if I could put it that way. It was actually the member owned and self-regulated. Over time it evolved to what we know today. We have stock exchanges as private entities that are actually driven by profit. They don't actually have your best interest at heart. So that's what AG Exchange is actually trying to solve. Okay, their mission is to create an equitable trading platform by bringing operational transparency, fair competition, and cost efficiency to the private capital market. So we call this a stock exchange, yes, but it goes beyond that. This is actually technology backed and is massive. They have a lot. Their leadership is actually massive. The leadership is actually massive. They have huge advisors. They have professionals actually working on this. And like I told you, it's built on Zilliqa. If not, I won't bring this up at all. So Zilliqa isn't just, not when you check the news and you see Zilliqa beats Bitcoin, makes 950% gain in a few months. That's not just the big deal. Okay, Zilliqa making 10x, making you 100x is not the big deal. Yeah, I just have to bring that up so you understand the potential, that it's not just about the hype, but there is a lot of work actually going on in the system. And I believe this is going to be one of the unicorn blockchains that can actually change your whole life. I am serious about this one. It could change your entire life. So let's go over to Zilliqa. Let's head over to CoinMarketCap. We have here Zilliqa coming in at number 55 with a market cap of just a little below $200,000, coming in at $200 million rather, coming in at $192 million in cap. We have here a trading volume of more than $50 million. You can't believe that, guys. This is huge. The circulating supply of, give or take, let's just say 10.5 billion. This 10.298 billion anyway, but let's just keep it at 10.5 billion. You don't know what it's going to be before a market sets in. So let's say, give or take, 10.5 billion tokens. And of course, don't forget, the majority of these tokens will actually be out of circulation because people will stake them. They will stake them for returns. So I get a lot of people say, if Zilliqa can just get to 10 cents, Zilliqa, if it gets to $1, it's going to be massive. If it gets to no. Actually, during the last bull market, that was when Zilliqa was actually introduced. Then it became one of the favorites by a lot of hedge funds and professional investors, and a lot of people then bought a lot of Zilliqa. We saw Zilliqa reached an all-time high of 23 cents before actually dropping massively, before it was hit by this terrible bear market. But they've actually been working a lot. Zilliqa has bottomed out and has actually popped up massively recently, making a lot of gains for investors. Leave all that aside, Zilliqa is currently coming in at around 1.8 cents, 0.018 $0.018. So there's actually massive potential for Zilliqa to grow here. Zilliqa during the last bull market amassed a cap of over $1.6 billion at its peak. Somebody asked, is it possible for Zilliqa to actually get those $100 million market caps and make investors a lot of money? Well, here's my answer: yes. Zilliqa has already amassed more than 1 billion in cap when it was just a fantastic idea. Not to talk of now that Zilliqa has a working product, we could see massive things, like massive, really massive things. So what is my personal price prediction for Zilliqa? Without a bull market, I can easily see a $1 Zilliqa by 2021. That will place this at around 10 billion in market cap, a $1 Zilliqa by 2021. If there is a bull market, which I know there is going to be a bull market, please, we can easily see a $5 Zilliqa. We could easily see a $10 Zilliqa. I know when I say this, a lot of people will be like, that's a lie. You can easily see a $10 Zilliqa. But please, don't misquote me when I say easily. During the last bull market, we had unicorn techs and wonderful platforms like Ethereum, XRP. Even then, the Cardano were just a white paper. We saw Cardano amassed a market cap of over $30 billion. We saw Ethereum at 160. We saw XRP at over $160 billion. Well, if Zilliqa can only get to Cardano's market cap as at when it was just a paper dream anyway, we could easily say $3 Zilliqa currently, and that would probably be like a 200x from where it is currently. Okay, let's keep this at a round figure. Let's say Zilliqa is 2 cents, $0.02. So this won't be confusing again, which is really less than that, but let's just say Zilliqa is 2 cents, $0.02. At $2 per Zilliqa, that's going to be 100x your returns. So for $1 Zilliqa, with or without a bull market, I believe there is going to be 50x returns for investors in the next 1 year. That's completely insane, I know, but don't kill me. I told you I'm not a financial advisor, but that's going to happen. I've actually been in the space for years, and I've actually seen a lot of things in this space, a lot of things. That's completely possible for Zilliqa. Now, if there is a bull market, let's say Zilliqa does not get to where Ethereum was. Let's say it can't go to where XRP was during the last bull run. Let's say Zilliqa can only get around 50 billion in cap. We could easily, like I told you before, easily see a $5 Zilliqa. Well, do I think Zilliqa can actually exceed that? Yes. Let's say it doesn't get to where Ethereum was again, doesn't still get to where XRP was. If it gets to a market cap of just $100 billion, I know I just said just for $100 billion, not just. $100 billion is not just, that's a massive market cap. But if we could see $100 billion market cap, we can easily get a $10 Zilliqa. This is insane, guys. The profit potential here is insane. At $10 per Zilliqa, that's practically going to be around 500x from where we are right now. 500x returns. That's going to turn every $10 to $5,000. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a financial advisor, but I know Zilliqa could make you super rich, because with as little as $20, you can be $10,000 rich. It's very possible. So again, we saw Ethereum actually had a lot of impulses when it was starting around 215. We saw Ethereum when Ethereum got to the $1 billion mark with, I think, around $12 a coin. A lot of people were like, okay, it's finished. That's probably going to be the end. But then we saw rockets, and I don't know how to describe this, when Ethereum actually crossed the $120 billion mark in market cap and went to as high as $160 billion. It just smashed everybody off their feet, and everybody was like, wow. Can Zilliqa do the same thing? Yes, we could. Zilliqa can actually surprise everybody. Everybody's going to be, wow. And we could see massive potential for Zilliqa that will actually blow your mind away. So I believe so much on Zilliqa. I told you before I started this video, so you don't come and tell me, yeah, the things you're saying, they're not possible, you're just chilling, that's your favorite coin. So please, it's my favorite coin, and I'm not shilling it to you. It actually has a lot of potential, and it could make you really rich. So how much can you invest in Zilliqa to become a millionaire? If we are to talk about that, let me pull up my calculator here. With what's going on, a lot of people has been asking me, come on, when you give price prediction, just calculate for us. How much can you pull up? Like, how much can you invest to become a millionaire with any crypto? Which I didn't do for Vision. I think I'm going to do a follow-up video. So please note this: new coins come into circulation almost always. So you can only do your calculations based on what's currently on circulation and not based on what's going to be on circulation. So based on that, I'm going to say we have $11 billion coins in circulation before the bull market comes, which is fair because we're currently at around 10.2, 10.3, give or take. So let's say we have 11 billion coins in circulation, ZIL tokens in circulation before the bull market comes, which majority of this is actually staked, and there's going to be staking, just a simple law, demand and supply, and we could see massive things. If Zilliqa can get to $10, we will need around 110 billion in cap, which I think is completely possible. So I'm going to use that for this calculation. A lot of people believe several projects are going to join Bitcoin in the $1 trillion market cap club, which I think Ethereum is going to be one of them. Maybe VeChain, I don't know. Probably, I can't predict. Maybe XRP. I don't know. I'm not an expert XRP fan, please. I don't own any XRP, so don't take my word for that. Maybe XRP, I don't know. Maybe Zilliqa, who knows? That's the funny thing about crypto. You don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe Zilliqa can get to $1 trillion market cap and probably get to $100 a coin. I've seen predictions, wild predictions, for $70 per Zilliqa and more. Anyway, let's not go into that. Can you get to $20 a coin? It's possible. That's a $220 billion cap if that happens. Yes, it's possible. So with the current price, like I told you, we're going to keep this at a fixed rate of 2 cents, $0.02 a coin. Okay. So let's say if you are to invest, around $1,000 on Zilliqa currently, $1,000 on Zilliqa currently, you would actually get 50,000 ZIL tokens, which you're going to get more. Don't forget, I'm just making this a round figure. 50,000 ZIL tokens, and let's say Zilliqa gets to $10, that will be $500,000. So you practically need around $2 million to. Sorry, you practically need around $2,000 invested in Zilliqa currently. And if these our expectations come to pass, you could be a millionaire. And when I mean a millionaire, a real millionaire. Well, is this possible? Yes. Is it a wild prediction? Yes, it's up. Well, it's completely possible. Now, can Zilliqa surpass $10 a coin? Yes. Okay. If there is a bull market, we could actually see rockets for Zilliqa. These unicorn technologies, I believe, that are going to disrupt this space includes we have, of course, Zilliqa. We have Elrond doing wonderful things as well. We have Cardano coming up with a lot of things. We could see massive movements for these cryptocurrencies, and they can actually change the entire space. So this video has been really long, guys. Thank you very much for the journey so far. Please like the channel, share the video, and subscribe so that you'll be up to date with my content. I'll drop in a lot of content. So I believe Zilliqa is actually beyond 100x. I believe you can see probably around 50x, whether there is a bull run or not, to as much as 500x from your investments on Zilliqa currently. I actually believe that. Okay, so thank you very much for joining, guys. Please subscribe to the channel and keep up to date, and I'll catch you in the next one. So peace out.